Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Meloncita, and today I am going to be going over my weekly check-in for the week of September 15th to the 21st. So if you're interested in seeing how I kind of do my goal planning, then keep watching. So this is my Happy Planner classic size. It's kind of like a transformer planner, and I use the dashboard layout for kind of like a Makselife setup, if you will. So this is the week that I will be kind of weekly checking in for. The last time I checked it, the last video that I made with my Moxie goals was this week, but then I had family visiting, and so I did like a weekly check-in, and then when they left, and then kind of carried over some other goals. But now it's the following week, and I'm ready to kind of do my check-in for this week. So as you can see, it's not the cutest or anything like that. I just literally just wrote down in pen exactly what I needed. And so for now, I'm going to check in. So the goals that I had this week, if you've seen my previous videos, I set it up where in the dashboard I have the different areas of life correspond with each box. So I have, oh my gosh, personal, fun and rec, work and learning. Let me just look at this. I don't even have it here either. Relationship, health and wellness, spiritual and personal growth, financial, and physical environment. And so it's really messy because I kind of just did it last minute. So I'm just gonna check in. Let's do last week's too, and just kind of go over some of the goals. So I did, well, no, I didn't do it this time. So for this week, my family visited, and I was able to complete all the prep. I did finish Fire in the Flesh finally, but that was the week after. But anyway, I kind of did my Moxie weekly check-in, but it was late. I did pay my credit card, and I did research some foods to start for our baby. We haven't started yet, but we will be soon. And then I kind of did my what's it called, weekly check-in on this side. So some wins. The cheesecake that I made was a hit. I got laundry done. I got a video up and scheduled. And looking at foods to start, what worked, planning things out, making a deadline and actually hitting it, and then accepting that good enough is good enough. And then what didn't work, oh yeah, so what didn't work, scrolling on my phone, the state of the world, thinking I can do more with my family here, and social media. Lesson learned, just do it basically. I don't have to do it perfectly. I just need to do it. I need to start somewhere basically. And then so for adjustments, I just need to make decisions about things and stick with them. And then just accept that this is something I want to do. So embracing it, I guess. I don't know if that's really an adjustment, but we'll see how it goes. So that was 2 weeks ago when I made this video. And then for this past week, I carried over some of the other ones that I had on there. I did finish July. I actually did finish August collages as well, and I saved some photos from the trip. I create like a photo album where I save all the photos so I can print them later in the future. I did pretty much do 30-minute 6K steps each day. I will be doing the Moxie check-in right now. I did update the budget and did pay the credit card. I still need to do this, so I will carry that over. I still need to do this, and I still need to do that, and I still need to do that. That's fine. So for this week, so let me do the weekly check-in. So for the weekly check-in in the Makselife system, there are 5 kind of questions that you ask yourself and you reflect on. And I use these sections, so section here, here, this section here, and here. And I just cover, sometimes I don't even cover the box. Oh, this one I did cover the boxes just to cover that. But I'll use random stickers, like right now I'm just gonna use these to cover up these. I'm not even gonna bother whiting it out. So the first question, actually let me put it down first. And I'll write down the questions. This here, And I just pick out random stickers and I try to use up everything. And this sticker book is pretty much almost done. I'm really close to finishing this one. I'm really proud of myself. Anyway, so the questions, I'm gonna take this off. So the questions that you ask yourself are wins, what worked, what didn't, lessons learned, and adjustments needed. So I'm just going to answer those questions based on the last week. So. Just gonna talk this through really quickly. So for some wins, I finished the collages for August and July, and I saved more photos for September. I did the Moxie check-in, which is right now, and I did a lot of movement. What worked? Just writing it down, getting it out of my head, and just going for things. What didn't work, being on my phone, trying to do things when I am sick, and I also have a sick baby right now, so that kind of, that's gonna take the most priority. Lessons learned, I need to give myself grace. Sick babies and sick people are no joke. It'll make me sit down and rest. And adjustments this week, I'm gonna just take it easy, close off the month, go with the flow, and just get things done on a positive note. So based on these answers, now I'm going to create the next, this week's goals. So I actually pulled out this sheet from the sticker book, and I'm going, because I have 8 here, and I'm going to put the 8 areas of life here. And then I'll write down the goals that I want to achieve. So now, using a combination of these two, after reviewing the goals that I had, or the weekly actions that I had from the previous week and last week, I'm going to transfer these over onto here. So these are the weekly actions that I want to complete. You know what? Let me just check my monthly goals as well to make sure they're kind of aligned. Okay, so it's a good thing I checked the monthly goals because there are some things that I needed to catch up in. So here are the weekly actions for this last week in September. So for personal, I want to finish the my photo memory scrapbook for June of 24. Or for fun and rec, the book club that I'm a part of is voting today actually for a book for the month of October. So once that's decided, then I'm gonna borrow it. And I also want to finish in my weekly creative vertical, July 24, the week 3. In my monthly goal, I wanted to just do week 1 and 2, but I mean, let's stretch it a little, see if we can get it done. For work and learning, I want to do 2 videos. So I'm going to be doing the July monthly for 2024, and I want to do the voiceover for that. And then, oh no, this is not July monthly, it's the week. Yeah, it's the first week of July. And then this video, the Moxie check-in, and then 1 Instagram post. I had 2, but let me just be realistic and see if I can just at least post 1. And then for family and relationships, I need to text a friend, I want to text my sister, and I want to text my niece. just to check in, see how everyone's doing. For health and wellness, same habits, 2 times water daily. So when I say that, I have like a 40-ounce jug of water. So if I drink 2 of those, then it's 80 ounces of water, which I think is pretty doable for me. And then at least 30 minutes or 6K steps daily of either movement or walking around or something. And then for spiritual and personal growth, I have the Moxie check-in, and then I should do for this week and for the monthly, because it'll be the end of the month. And then I actually added doing a tarot spread because I feel like I'm a little disconnected and I want to kind of ground myself. So I'm going to be doing one sometime this week because I want to. For financial, it's the same thing. I need to keep up to date with the budget and then pay off the card. And then for physical environment, so we need to get ready for my baby's checkup. I also need to schedule an appointment for myself to get checked up. And then forgot that if we're going to be starting solid soon, if we're given the approval, I want to get ready with a high chair, or at least get it going so that we have one ready for when the time comes. So that is the weekly actions for this final week in September. I'm gonna put these back. Oops. Oh, and then if you saw, I used a different colored pen just so that it can stick out to me of what I'm moving. So the arrow just means I'm moving it over, and then the new ones that I wrote are ones that I'm adding in. So I hope that makes sense. And then I guess lastly, I can just add some things here. Oh yeah, I can use these. So I'll use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm actually going to move this to over here so you can see it. So I just covered up this area, and I'm gonna put the questions that are asked. So okay, so this is it. This is my Makselife weekly check-in with my weekly actions for the week of September 22nd to September 28th, which is the last week of September. Hopefully I stick with these goals, with these weekly actions, and I can complete a lot of this stuff. A lot of these I'm already in progress for, like this Moxie check-in, like I'm gonna be pretty much done with. I have the documentation and I have the scheduling set up already. I just need to, confirm it. I already started on the vertical creative week 3, and I just need to finish it. So a lot of these are just in motion. I just need to finish it. So we're gonna finish strong. Hopefully September will end on a great note. Yeah, so if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I'm still debating whether I want to do kind of like a not a vlog style, but like a check-in, and kind of make a video of my process of checking in for the week, since it is last week of September. We'll see. Anyways, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you are having a great September. And today is September 22nd, which is the start of fall. So happy fall, happy autumn. Yeah, I think that's about it for me. If you have any goals that you are looking to achieve, I would love to hear about them. Yeah, let's start off September on a good note. Thank you again so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.